Hey everybody, this is Sunflower again. This is a battle with a guy named Neil, and I met him the other day at the mall. He saw me play Pokemon, so we kind of challenged each other, and we put a wager on it actually. Loser will buy the win or something. And he told me that he didn't have enough Pokemon, so he might some using Ubers like garchomp and latios. So there's our second battle, and he knows I'm gonna lead with a Fortress, so he led with his Blaziken first to just enter my lead. Really gay, but whatever. So he knows I have a Heat Trance, so he's predicting a Heat Trance, so he Sky Uppercuts me. And I predict that pretty well. Went to some salamence to take the Sky Uppercut, which kind of took it pretty well, of course. And I tried to Earthquake him, and he predicted that, and he went to his Gyarados. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to Ice Fang me or something, so I just went to my Fortress to take the hit. Of course, my Fortress took it pretty well. And I'm like, okay, now I need some Rock Cell, so I stopped working on his Switch, I guess, or I thought he was going to Waterfall me, whatever. So I started wrong, and he switches his Blaziken, and I was thinking, okay, he was going to Sky Uppercut me again or something, so I was going to Salamence to take the hit for it, which, of course, predicted that well too, and I know he's going to switch again, so I just Draco Meteor him, because of course the schedule to get some Stealth Rock damage anyway, and I'm pretty sure he will kill it, unless it's like some bulky Gyarados with like max defense like the other guy I played earlier in last game. No offense. But anyway, of course then it kills that Gyarados, and okay, good. Then, of course, this is a mixed man, so I'm prepared for anything, but he just goes in his Rhyperior. I was like, okay, I don't know what kind of Rhyperior this is, so I switched to my Fortress. This guy always moves. He Rock Wreckers me. I'm like, okay. So he's gonna Stone Edge me or something, or do something really weird. So he misses his Rock Wrecker. I actually wanted to hit me, but whatever. So I just stay my Fortress to pay back him, hope he does more damage to me, but he switches to his Blaziken to pay back. And I was predicting another Sky Uppercut, but this time he just gave up the prediction, so he just Blaziken me straight up. And I was kind of low on HP, because I'm Life Orb anyway, so I kind of want Roost to get my HP back. So he switches to his Rhyperior again. And here it comes, I was like, okay, good. He's going to Rock Wrecker me, and please hit. And so I switched to my Fortress, hope it hits, because I know it's Recharge move. I don't know what's with Recharge move anyway. So he hits my Fortress, and it hurt like hell. And my Fortress lived, and I'm like, good. So I know he's going to Recharge, so I'm going to Pain Split him, which got most of my HP back, and kind of took 25% of his HP with Stealth Rocks. But he's leftovers anyway, so maybe that's not even that much anyway. So with my leftovers, I'm back to full HP. And I go payback him to hit whatever comes out. Or just hit his Rhyperior, so he Rock Wreckers me again. But he switches to his Blaziken to take the payback. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I was sort of like to play a Salamence. I guess he's going to do Blaze Kick again, which he did. I was going to switch to Heat Trance, but I really don't want to over-predict and get Sky Uppercut, so I want to play Salamence. And my Salamence got hit, and I was going to, okay, no one's Draco Meteor on his Switch, but he stayed. Maybe he thought that he'd be faster. So I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. He goes to Garchomp, and I didn't want to like do anything stupid, so I switched to my Fortress to take his Dragon Claw or whatever he's going to do to me, some Dragon will do to me. And he hits my Fortress, and my Fortress takes it pretty well. So I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm going to pay back, just do random damage on anyone. And he switches Gallade. Oh, cool, a shiny Gallade. Anyway, he switches Gallade. It's neutral damage anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But it didn't. Gallade took it pretty well, I guess. There's not that much damage anyway. Then I was kind of predicting like a close combat or something, so I switched to my Salamence to intimidate him, so it lowers his close combat damage and he won't hurt me that well. Which, of course, my Salamence took it really well, and of course, I'm just going to Draco Meteor him. But he Focus Punched me. I'm like, okay, that's so weird. I want to waste my Draco Meteor PP. I should just Earthquake him or something. Whatever. Just it's always be careful. Well, be careful is always the best. Then I crit him. I get a useless crit. And so this guy dies. So he goes to his Suiken. I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna Ice Beam me, and I don't really like Suikens anyway. So I switched back to my Fortress to take an Ice Beam, and which I predicted right, and takes it pretty well. So I was gonna Surf next. I know I could live at least 2 Surfs after leftovers, but you know what? He Hydro Pumps me. He freaking Hydro Pumps me. I'm like, what? That guy's like low accuracy as hell, but oh my god, I wasted a move. I paid back for no reason. I should have just Pain Split straight up. Like, didn't really matter. Whatever. You know what? I know this Fortress is gonna die. I have nothing to really take a Hydro Pump, I guess. So I stayed in and let my Fortress die. And I went to my Machamp. Actually, I don't know why I wouldn't go Machamp. I had I just like my matches because he's new. I made him like a couple days, like I just made him like new, so I just want to try him out. So I dynamic punch him, and I know I'm gonna do enough damage to kill him, but I like to confuse, and I know I'm gonna live another extra sensory, which is really weird. I thought he was gonna, I don't know why he didn't hydro pump me actually, but whatever. He's extra sensory as me, and I know I'm gonna live. At least it's a 3 KO, and so it's good. So I thought, well, oh, you know what? My match was rest and a sleep talker, so I'll go to rest and next turn. But you know what? He flinches me. But okay, at least the game was treating me well, and he got a confused hack. So my matchup lives through the second attack, and he can go starts out confused, and he ice beams me. Which I'm like, okay, why just keep extra sensor me or just hydro pump me? So I sleep talk and hope for a dynamic punch. But you know what? I get a rest. Of course, why wouldn't I get a rest? Anyway, he actually censors me for super effective again. I don't know, still don't understand why he won't hydro pump me. He's bringing me to pretty low HP, and I was like, okay, please, dynamic punch. And, which I did, I'm like, nice. And he gets confused, which I'm like, hey, you know what? If he gets confused hacks, I hope, and I'll rest, and I'll go back for HP. But you know what, of course, I can't really guess that, so I just stayed in, and so I took the hit and just died. And it's really still there, and I was just my heat trend. I know my heater's gonna be all speed him, so I just Dragon Pulse him because in case he switches to like a garchomp or something, whatever. And his garchomp comes out. I think I outspeed his garchomp, so I stayed in and Dragon Pulse him. I know it's gonna be like a 2 KO or something, and I know. So, but then again, this is stupid of me, and I know he's in the life orb. I mean, I know he doesn't have leftovers, so I thought he'd be 2 KO, but what was stupid of me is that I forgot that my South Rock damage did some damage to him first. And he serves me, which is going to 2 KO for me. I'm like, oh perfect, I would come before that. But I realized that I continue as a 3 KO because of South Rock's damage, and I saw it, I'm like, oh, stupid me. And then of course my Garchomp gets killed here for no reason. And here comes, I switch to my Scizor, I'm like, okay. Here comes stupid of me, I keep thinking that he has a latios left. So I try to like set up my with my Scizor just in case. I know his Garchomp has nothing on me because he Dragon Pulls me. He has a Dragon Claw and he has a Surf, and he's Dragon Claw me constantly, continuously, and he's not going to do another move which is not very effective. I don't know why he's not surfing me. Whatever. You know what? It's always good that he's doing something. Not killing my Scizor. My Scizor's taking pretty well, and I set up my 2 sword dances as well. And a Roost, here comes Roost, and he'll have all those damage he did to me. And his Garchomp was using leftovers, and well, okay, that's stupid of me. He's healing back his full HP, but it wouldn't matter anyway. I'm setting up my sword dance, so I'm setting up my last sword dance up, and I know that okay, I'm ready to kill him and ready for his latios come back and come out, and I just bullet punch to finish off the Garchomp. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready for the run. I'm pretty sure I could one-shot bullet punch the latios, and here comes out. I'm really so stupid. I'm so stupid here. I'm like, oh my god, the Rhyperior. I totally forgot the Rhyperior. I keep thinking that the Rhyperior died. So I kind of overkilled his Rhyperior, and it's really my bad. I did not mean any intention to be arrogant to keep sword dancing. I could have just bullet punched and finished the game. Sorry about that. I think it's a good game. Rate, comment, subscribe. Bye. Alright, forgot my manners. Thanks for watching. Bye.